It's so wonderful to be here at the graduation ceremony of Annapurna College of Film and Media. It's a very special day and I'm so happy, and I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of them and their parents.
It's been a great 3 years. It's been my childhood dream to be a filmmaker, and I finally made it true.
Come enter into this universe. This is something new. People don't know that there is a college like this in Hyderabad.
Colleges taught us many things in different ways, and now it's all up to us how we take it and how we move forward along with it.
Yeah, actually. That's the same one.
I do really wish to come back and study again. I definitely feel that, yeah.
It was a very good experience studying at ACFM because we got to learn good things and we got good experiences and all.
Good evening, everyone. I am Anupriya Bali, and on behalf of Annapurna College of Film and Media, I extend a warm welcome to all our distinguished guests, faculty, staff, proud parents, and most importantly, our graduates. Today marks the day of culmination of your efforts, hard work, and dedication. This special occasion reminds me of people like Sir James Dyson, who suffered over 5,000 failed prototypes before he landed on the first working vacuum, or Sir Albert Einstein, who was labeled mentally slow on his permanent school record. With these are some of the famous personalities that you have heard of. You will also come across people in your life who have made a mark in the world, whether it comes to their achievements, accolades, popularity, or their wealth, money, fancy car, among other things. Just remember, what you're seeing is the tip of the iceberg. Because right underneath that tip is the huge iceberg of failures, the patience, determination, courage, struggles, tenacity. All of these that you will experience and that will make the tip sustainable. Take inspiration from your heroes, your family, your teachers, role models. Remember that underneath that tip lies the humongous iceberg. It takes a lot of sleepless nights to become an overnight success. Successful people do what others are not willing to do. They go where others dare not. Don't wish it were easier. Strive for it to be better. If you want to be seen, focus on the unseen. One key to focus on the unseen is to keep learning, for knowledge is never wasted. When Steve Jobs took a calligraphy course, little did he know of its practical use at that time. However, he later credited his class with inspiring beautiful typography or design seen in Apple products. Had he not taken that course, computers around the world may have never seen multiple typefaces or proportionally spaced fonts. Learning, even in seemingly unrelated fields, can spark creativity and innovation. Also, in today's dynamic world, you need to keep updating yourself. In your current specialization, the AI and the machine learning, in your current specialization, in your current industry is changing the world. To remain relevant, it is important for us to keep updated with the changing times. While we are very confident that we have instilled the right knowledge and skills in each one of you, remember, the industry only recognizes you for your efforts and the professional skills. I have some very senior professionals here who will agree with me today. So, my dear graduates, keep learning, keep growing, and have a happy and successful life ahead. Here's to a life filled with purpose, success, and joy. My gratitude and congratulations to all of you, also to your families and faculties who have supported you tirelessly. Everyone here at campus and back home is proud of you. May I please have a round of applause for our graduating batches today? Thank you so much. Let me now take a moment to acknowledge our honored chief guests for today, award-winning film producers Mrs. Swapna Dutt and Mrs. Priyanka Dutt. Our special invitees from the university, Professor Dr. S. Kumar, Director of Examination, and Professor M. Vinod Ganesh, Director of Academic Planning at the Jawaharlal Nehru Architecture and Fine Arts University. We are grateful to you for taking time out to congratulate and bless our graduates. May I request our director, Mrs. Amla Akkineni, to join our chief guests and our special invitees on the stage to light the lamp. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I now have the privilege to introduce our guiding force, our director, Mrs. Amla Akkineni, and Indian actress par excellence, a trained Bharatnatyam dancer and philanthropist. She's led the college for over 8 years now. A teacher, mentor, guide for all of us at college. Her energy and enthusiasm is unmatchable and highly contagious. May I request Mrs. Amla Akkineni to please deliver the opening address.
A very good afternoon. Distinguished guests, dear parents, dear graduates, our respected faculty members, members of Annapurna Studios and the Akkineni family, and friends. It is an honor to commence today's graduation ceremony. And as I begin, I'd like to begin with my sincere gratitude and appreciation and acknowledgement of every single member present here. They say it takes a village to bring up a child. It takes a nationwide community to bring up a filmmaker. My sincere appreciation for Professor Kumar and Professor Vinod Ganesh from the university for their presence. Thank you, sir, for being here with us on this very special day. I'd like to acknowledge in the audience members of my faculty, my board, my academic council, and their continuous faith to our founder's vision, along with those of our well-wishers. Today, I acknowledge the presence of our graduates. Of the almost 300, about 150 have managed to make it here. Thank you for making the time, and thank you for being here with us. It is a day to reflect on your dedication and determination, and most of all, your resilience to conclude your undergraduate and graduate programs in film and media and animation and VFX. It is no small achievement. Congratulations. We have journeyed together and faced the ups and downs during a worldwide pandemic, during the pursuit of your education. We've faced it powerfully together, and we've grown wiser and stronger from it. Today, I hope we can celebrate the power of education that paves the way for a better future for humanity. Let us celebrate the power of creativity and storytelling that our graduates have learned and experienced. And let us celebrate the power of cinema. In our courses, we try and reinforce the importance of culture, the importance of values and sensibility, because cinema has a great influence. The impact that our graduates' voices will have, especially within cinema, within India, and for their audiences who will be both at home and abroad, is our concern. Dear graduates, you are all now part of the cinema legacy. We recognize you as creators, as animators, as professionals who will shape not only your own life, but the future of cinema. And as we look to the future, which I love doing, I'm a dreamer and I love looking to the future, I see great possibility. It is now up to you to take all that you have learnt and add your creative passion to tell the stories to the best of your abilities. Your professional expertise, along with your teamwork, will ensure you craft a career that is lifelong, that is satisfying, and may you find many producers who believe in you. Use your craft and your art to tell stories that matter, to inspire and challenge your audiences, because originality and innovation is what helps the industry evolve. Life is full of inspiration. In the middle of chaos, you will find peace. In the middle of disparity, you will find joy. In the middle of scarcity and loss, you can bring hope and resilience. This is my mantra. I encourage you to remain curious, push your boundaries, because you can. I have treasured the time we have spent together. It has helped me grow as your director, as an educator, and it has helped us as a college come together and focus on the things that really matter. Thank you for partnering in that growth with us. And thank you for spending the precious years of your life. I hope they are as precious to you as they are to us. We have a long road ahead. And remember, this is the first step, and I hope we will continue to walk together, support and encourage each other. So, Apna Garu, thank you. You have been a silent supporting force behind the college. Your constant words of encouragement mean a lot to us. I hope you will bless our graduates and speak to them, sharing your insights and guiding them as a producer and a filmmaker. Thank you, Priyanka. I don't know you as well as I know your sister. And I don't know if you know the story of my coming back to cinema after a long gap. It was her husband, Nagashwin, who was the casting director in Life is Beautiful, working with Shekhar Kamula. And he hounded me for 6, 8, almost 10 months. Said, no, you have to come back, you have to do this, you have to do this. And finally I gave in. But Priyanka, it was that move back into cinema that gave me the courage when Nagarjuna asked me to be on the college board. And as I came on the college board, I realized there was so much more to be done at the college, and it couldn't be done from afar, and therefore I got involved full time. So please thank Nag Ashwin. I'm indebted to him. We admired Kalki a lot, and all your other films you've made as producers. We must hear from both of you about your journeys and what it takes to believe in someone, in a director, a writer, before they can make their vision a reality. I congratulate both of you on your success. And like Manupriya said earlier, below every success is a giant iceberg of life's experience. My salutations to the two powerful and creative women of cinema. And last but not least, I must thank our university professors. They are not only extremely encouraging, but no matter what issues we come to them with, because film education is all but organized. And this creative field, perhaps for the first time, is being academically organized. And they have always solved our problems and guided us step by step. Sirs, I would like to say today that Nagarjuna and myself are extremely grateful. We value this affiliation, and we are very proud that Annapurna College is part of Jawaharlal Nehru Arts and Architecture University. Thank you. A brief mention, today we have another special guest, Mr. Nagendranath Garu. He is here with us on stage. And we have the announcement of a very special award. You will hear more about it later, but it is the K. Vishwanath Award. And Nagendranath Garu has chosen, his family has chosen to partner with Annapurna College to institute this award for young filmmakers. Thank you, Nagendranath Garu, for being with us. Dear parents, congratulations, and dear graduates, congratulations. I hope you enjoy this evening, and may it etch a memory that is meaningful in your minds, and may we continue this wonderful journey together. I am privileged to declare this graduation ceremony open. Thank you.
May I request all graduates to take out their oath?
The graduate's oath. As a graduate, I vow to use my learning to make a meaningful impact on all aspects of my work. I aim for quality in everything I create. I collaborate with others and embrace diversity. I keep exploring, learning and upgrading to new things. I pledge to maintain the honor, integrity, dignity, and uphold ethical standards in all my professional endeavors. And so be it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for your inspiring words. It is your encouragement, your inspiration, and your push that takes us forward and forward. I now have the honor to introduce Professor Dr. S. Kumar, Director of Evaluation at Jawaharlal Nehru Architecture and Fine Arts University. Dr. Kumar holds a doctoral degree in architecture and has been working with the university for over 20 years. He is also the chief engineer at JNAFA University. During this period, he has served as a member and chairman of various board of studies. Dr. Kumar has conducted several seminars and workshops on topics such as green building design and integral approaches to sustainable cities. He consults as an expert for various workshops on environmental building regulations and guidelines, housing programs, etc. He is a huge support for our college academic council, and we are grateful to him for his advice on affiliation-related matters. Sir, may I request you to address the graduating batch, please?
Very good afternoon, distinguished guests, Swapna Datta and Priyanka Dutt, chief guests, Nagendra Garu, Amala, the director of the Annapurna College of Film and Media, and Professor Vinod Ganesh, respected members of the teaching staff and non-teaching staff as well, dear parents and dear students. I am very happy to be here today in the midst of all of you. When you are graduating and celebrating the occasion, and it's really nice to be with all of you in an area which is a creative area. I think under the guidance of your chairman, Akkineni Nagarjuna, and the director and the entire team of teaching and non-teaching staff, your college has secured, I would say, a distinction for itself. And students, not only from Hyderabad or from the states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, but from all over India, aspire to seek admission in this place. So it is, in that sense, a place for many students who wish to be part of this film industry. And being the director of evaluation and the controller of exams at my university, I would like to say that we have several programs like the Bachelor of Arts in Animation and VFX. We also have the Bachelor of Arts in Photography and Digital Imaging, and Bachelor of Arts in Film and Media, and also the Master of Arts in Film and Media. I think the students are all doing well. The results show that majority of the students, the excellent results they are coming out. So the credit goes to the faculty members, to the immense efforts the teachers and professors and the mentors are putting in, and also the talented students. So the outcome of this dedication and hard work is the stream of students who are coming out year after year, and who are, I think, also getting opportunities to work with some very good filmmakers. I was told that some of the students from here actually worked in Kalki also. And so big hand for all of them. And also they worked in Ma Nana Superhero, I was told, and Saripoda Shanivaram, like that. The students are all associated with some very important filmmakers already. So that is a very nice thing. Last year, I happened to go to Los Angeles. I was able to visit the University of Southern California. There, I went and saw that the program of movie making or film making was started by Douglas Fairbanks. There is a statue, and then it said that this, as the president of the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences, the program was started in the year 1929. So it has been a very long time. It's almost 100 years, and things have changed a lot. I think technology has kind of improved substantially, and technology actually strengthens our hands to do a lot of things. And before the actual event, Amala ma'am was saying that she had visited China, and they are doing far ahead in terms of technology. I was just making a note that today AI can do things like elaborating, structuring script, and outlining screenplay. I'm not an expert in AI, so I was trying to just understand how it can help in movie making. In editing, we have text-to-video generators, which will help in smooth transition from scene to scene seamlessly. AI also can generate extensions of a video clip by prompting. A director can generate accurately what kind of output one is intending through image generation, with which one can communicate the idea to other departments involved in visuals. AI can fine-tune and generate sounds, music, audio, sync with video output, video input. With this level of growth in AI, it is enabling a small group of people, or even just a single person who is very fond of all these tools, who can now produce one's own film with a very less budget and resources. So these are some of the things I was just making. So there is so much leaps and bounds technology has grown. It multiplies human ability, basically. Technology, all it does is multiplies human ability several fold, but human being remains a human being. Nevertheless, one has to also, along with the usage of technology and entertainment, as you took the pledge, make things which are meaningful, because all said and done, at the end of the day, we are all human beings. So many movies have been inspiring, and also many people associated with movies were inspiring. Like Sylvester Stallone, you must have known, he had, it seems he wanted to take a movie, but he didn't have any resources. He was selling the jewelry of his wife, and he also sold his dog, it seems, for $25. And then he went to see a fight between Muhammad Ali and Chunks, and there he was inspired, and he wrote something. And then later it became a very big movie. I think you're all familiar because you're from that background. And then later because he was so much sentimentally attached to his dog, he went back to the same restaurant, and he actually got $25 when he sold it, but he had to pay $15,000 to get back his dog, right? But he had the resources at that point in time. So like this, there are many things which are inspiring. And I was also reading about a short film which was just 8 minutes of duration. And people were wanting to see what it is. They were initially showing only the ceiling, it seems, of the room for about 3 minutes. And it was not a ceiling like this, at least where you have some lights and you have a lot of things moving around in the background, right? Nothing to appreciate at all. And people were getting bored. And then they extended it for another 2 minutes, a blank wall. And slowly it goes down to a point where there is a bed and a small child is lying on the bed. The child is handicapped because he has a problem with his spine. And beside the bed, there is a wheelchair, right? And the movie only tries to show people were wanting to leave at the end of some 6 minutes. In the last 2 minutes, the child is shown. The child is actually staring at the ceiling for the entire day. So I think all of us here are, blessed. We have so many things. We are all normal. So we should have this feeling of gratitude that we are all doing so well. We are in a very nice line. And then we have to thank our parents, our teachers, our mentors for all the nurturing, nourishment, and support that they have extended, your teachers, and even the administrative staff. And with this feeling of gratitude, I think we can move forward. And as they say, life is full of choices and opportunities. So chances and opportunities. So never leave anything to chance and never let go of an opportunity. So movies, whenever we read in the newspapers, it's all about somebody lost an opportunity, somebody grabbed it. So never without leaving anything to chance and without letting go an opportunity, if you move forward, I think you will all do well. So I congratulate all of you, and we will of course support from our university in terms of issuing the necessary certificates from time to time, whether it is provisional or CMM or the original degree. I think a lot of students now want to pursue higher studies and want to go abroad as well. So the university is always there to support you. I thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. You echo our thoughts of embracing the technology and moving forward with it. Thank you so much. I now have the honor to call upon and introduce Professor M. Vinod Ganesh, Director of Academic Planning at Jawaharlal Nehru Architecture and Fine Arts University. Having completed his Master of Architecture in Urban Design, he has over 3 decades of experience in academics. His interest areas include traditional and vernacular architecture and urbanism. He is an educator of excellence, a guide to our college and our academic council, and he keenly advises us on affiliation matters, for which we are really grateful to you, sir. Sir, may I request you to please address the graduating batch?
Chief guests of the function, Swapna Dutt garu, Priyanka Dutt garu, Director of the college, Akkineni garu, Nagendranath garu, son of a legendary director K. Vishwanath garu, Professor S. Kumar, and all the students who are graduating today, parents, distinguished teachers, guests, and everyone present in the auditorium. Good afternoon, everyone. And I bring best wishes, congratulations from the university, the Jawaharlal Nehru Architecture and Fine Arts University in Hyderabad. I have taken over as the director about 3 years ago. And since then, there was a discussion about revising the curriculum for the film and media course here. And the director, madam, and the faculty members and the heads of department have come up with various suggestions and recommendations. And we have had a series of meetings and discussions along with the Honorable Vice Chancellor then and the academic advisors. I was also part of the discussions, and we finally prepared a curriculum which is being implemented from this academic year. And from this year onwards, it's going to be called filmmaking. Earlier it was film and media. The curriculum was prepared based on the recommendations of the Government of India, the National Education Policy. And based on the National Education Policy, the UGC, the University Grants Commission, has come up with recommendations for the curriculum and framework, the credit framework for the undergraduate programs. So the faculty members here in the college have followed our suggestions to come up with the recommendations of this new education policy, and accordingly the curriculum was prepared, wherein we have included many interdisciplinary courses, ability enhancement courses, skill enhancement courses under the choice-based credit system which was already there, and along with the new pattern of outcome-based education, which is a student-centric teaching learning process. And this curriculum has been approved by the Board of Studies of the university, so that from this year onwards, we could implement that program. So that's about the program and the curriculum development that has happened in the last 2 years. And regarding an advice to the graduated students from a senior member in the fraternity, like, I consider architecture and then filmmaking as very similar, because both involve art as well as science. It's a combination of art and science, whether it's a cinema making or architecture. A lot of art is involved in it, and lots of technology is involved in it. And cinema as a medium of art has, it has a lot of potential for contribution towards various issues that are confronting to the society. I take this example of one of the acceptance speeches of the famous actress of Hollywood, Nicole Kidman, while accepting the Oscar. And she said, how come she ended up at the Oscars when the world is in turmoil? But she said that she ended up there because art is very important. The art of filmmaking is important, and everybody involved in the making of art, the cinema, have to continue with that tradition of cinema, and then those traditions have to continue. So accordingly, she was there. So that shows the importance of cinema as an art medium, and how cinema can change, transform, contribute to the improvement of the society and in general the world at large. I also take the example of Cillian Murphy. This year's Oscar, he got the Best Actor award. While accepting the award, he said, though they have made a movie on the person who made the atom bomb, but he wanted to dedicate that award to all the peacemakers in the world. So both Cillian Murphy or even Nicole Kidman are talking about the importance of cinema and how cinema can contribute to the improvements and development or change that we can bring in the society. And also at this point, I would like to talk about one more movie, which is a Telugu movie, which is slightly different from the mainstream cinema. This is Seetamma Vakitlo Sirimala Chettu. The movie, I felt, was one of the best movies in the last decade, because it has shown what the human values are. The movie is not about the protagonists. Movie is about that person whose name is Relangi Mamaya. And his character, the way that character is created by the director, I thought that was important. So these are some of the incidents or movies that can contribute to the change we want to bring in the society in the future. So I suggest all the graduates to think about these things and then contribute to the improvements in the society, and to create a value-based society wherein we are facing these problems such as polarization, conflict, war, etc., may not be in the near future, but maybe when you become popular, you can actually work toward these things, and then try to create a society which is undivided and united. So with these words, I'd like to once again congratulate all the graduates and also thank the college for giving me this opportunity to be here as one of the speakers. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. With gratitude for your support in revising the syllabus for MA and BA this year, I would again like to thank you. A big thanks from all of us here at Annapurna that you've been a big support to us. So with this, we begin the certificate distribution ceremony. We start with the BA Honours Film and Media class of 2019. We'll be calling around names here, and we request everybody to come up on stage individually to collect the certificates. this photograph will be very special for them. It means a lot. So we have our chairman here, Mr. Akkineni Nagarjuna garu. Thank you so much. Many congratulations. Before we begin with the next batch, it is my honor and privilege to introduce our chief guest, Ms. Swapna Dutt. Ms. Dutt is the daughter of one of the most talented and popular film veterans of South Indian cinema, also known as the maverick of Telugu cinema, Mr. Akkineni Dutt garu, founder of Vijanti Movies. Ms. Swapna is a well-known director, producer in her own right. She began her career in the industry, making films at the young age of 18, and is credited with producing some of the most iconic films in the industry, such as the National Award-winning Mahanati, Sita Ramam, Kalki, to name a few. She is the founder of Swapna Cinemas and Vijanti Televentures that changed the face of Telugu television as well. We are honored to have you with us today, ma'am. May I request you to share a few words of encouragement with our graduating students.
Thank you, ma'am. Well, I didn't start filmmaking at 18. I was pretty jobless, figuring out what to do. So that's the point. Dad was producing a film called Azad with Sir. He said, why don't you go pick up clothes for dancers behind? That's how I started. So it's extremely surreal for me to be here because sitting with him, I don't know if he knows it, but probably mine and Priyanka's and Shravanti, all us, like, the three daughters, we attribute our education a lot to Nag sir. I'll tell you why. So we hail from this town, which is no more a town, which is now a city and a state capital called Vijayawada. Back in the day was a bit of a town, and we used to keep coming for film shoots and hang out with sir and all that. And it was Nag sir who used to constantly tell my father that bring them out of their comfort space, give them good education, put them in a good school, and send them to America. Then let them come and figure out what they want to do. So many times to so many people I would have told, I attribute so much to him. Our growth, our exposure is thanks to him. And it's just incredible. We kind of grew up watching him and also being a part of Annapurna Studios, and what you all as family have done to the industry is incredible. For a simple reason, in place like Hyderabad, where the real estate rates are so tempting and brewing, to keep the land for infrastructure, for education institution, for post-production facilities is pure passion and giving back to cinema. It is incredible. Only very few people from the industry do this, and it is Akkinenis who are doing it and giving back to cinema, and thank you so much for that, sir. And look at the kind of talent that they've done to all of us. And there's someone called Sahan Upadhyaya, who's from Annapurna, who's worked for 3 years relentlessly on Kalki, and sometimes I definitely think she knows so much better than I know. So it's that kind of talent that's coming from Annapurna. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Amla ma'am. I know the kind of passion that you put into it. It's incredible. I've had the opportunity to do a bit of your, to do the production journal with you guys. And I've come to a couple of sessions also in the school. And it's just, this woman is unbelievable. She's the kind of hard work, the kind of passion you have for the students. It's amazing. And the parents, thank you for letting the students, letting your kids come and do this, because no more cinema is a taboo. And fantastic, all applause to you all for letting them do this. And me and Priyanka were just thinking, right after Kalki 2, which is not far away, but far away, which is an uphill task for us. Right after that, we would like to open our doors, especially for Annapurna students, the film students. We'd like to hear you. We'd like your pitches to come to us. We'd have a special team just for you all to come and pitch to us, and we'll open those days also for you. And we'll let you guys know on the process. Thank you so much for having us. This is truly a privilege. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Your support means a lot to us. We now continue the certificate distribution ceremony with the BA Honours Film and Media 2020 batch. Thank you so much. Many, many congratulations to you. Up next is MA Film and Media 2020 batch. Thank you so much. The guests can take their seats. Many congratulations to the MA Film and Media 2020 intake. In the meanwhile, I would request the BA Honours Animation and VFX batch 2020 intake to assemble near the stage. And Mr. Ashwin, please. We'll have one more group photograph so that you can be a part of it. In the meanwhile, the BA Honours Animation and VFX batch to please assemble near the stage. Thank you so much. We now start with BA Honours Animation and VFX 2020 intake. honor and privilege to introduce our next chief guest, Ms. Priyanka Dutt, the younger daughter of Mr. Akkineni Dutt Garu. Mrs. Priyanka, after having studied at UCLA, made her debut as a filmmaker at the age of 20. With her strong belief in the power of nuanced cinema and good storytelling, she diversified and started her own company, Three Angels Studio. Ms. Priyanka is credited with several awards, including the Silver Nandi Award for Banam. Her notable ventures include Om Shanti, Yado Ki Barat, and Yevade Subramaniam, a national award-winning Mahanati and Kalki. Her short film Yado Ki Barat was screened at the Cannes Film Festival 2013. Her approach blends depth and unconventionality, making the films one-of-a-kind cinematic experiences for the viewers. We are honored to have you with us today, ma'am. May I request you to address the graduating batch?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for inviting me. So I've been thinking, what can I tell you guys? You already have a lot of clarity because, it's not easy to do filmmaking in India, especially to say no to engineering and being a doctor or commerce, or it's not easy. And just doing filmmaking itself you guys have a lot of clarity. I can say super luck, super good luck. And I also want to say that it's not going to be easy. Filmmaking is absolutely not easy. It comes with a lot of hard work. It's never been easy for us too. At one point of our career, 10 years back, we were like super struggling. We were confused what to make. And people were telling, Madam, hero to cheyandi, he has market. But where is the story? Okay, let's search for a story. Whatever fits in, let's make it. So we were going through that phase, and obviously things didn't work for us. And then we took a break, and we were like, what do we do? And then we were just going on, and then we heard this story called Yevade Subramaniam. It was absolutely a non-commercial film. It was against your typical money-making Telugu film. We loved it. Me and Swapna were like, we really loved it. And we're like, you know what? We lost so much. Doesn't matter. Maybe we'll lose a little more, but let's take that risk and just go forward. And it changed for us. After that, it was Mahanati, then Jatratnalu. I remember Jatratnalu, we were listening and we were like literally on the floor laughing and laughing. We were like, you know what, let's make it. So then Kalki followed. So all I want to say is, for me and Swapna, it's just that honesty in a film story is the most important. For me, especially like when I listen to a story, I need to feel for it. So just putting in life in every story is very important. Right now, there is too much of content which is available on OTT and generally, so it's difficult also not to get carried away. So being honest to yourself and to your story is super, super important. And all I can say is super good luck. And I'm sure all of you guys are gonna just become superstars and gonna be here one day giving away to the graduates. And the last, ma'am, thank you so much, Amla Garu. It's absolutely not easy to do this, ma'am. Putting all these guys together and making this huge institution and educating them, making sure they do well, making sure it's amazing. I wish I had this opportunity in 2010. Really, just going all the way to LA looking at this, I feel like no use. So, thank you. That's it. Thank you, ma'am. Nag sir, always been a fan. Fan till I die. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So many takeaways for our graduates. So we continue with the graduation certificate distribution ceremony. We continue with the BA Honours Film and Media 2021 batch. May I request the graduating students to assemble near the stage? Congratulations to the graduating batch of 2021 BA Honours Film and Media. The 2021 intake of MA Film and Media to please assemble near the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege to introduce our chairman, Mr. Akkineni Nagarjuna, a cinema icon known nationwide for his critically acclaimed performances in over 100 films. He has been honored with multiple national awards, Nandi Awards, and Filmfare Awards. Mr. Nagarjuna dons several other hats besides being an actor, film producer, entrepreneur, and philanthropist, and currently, of course, our founding family board chair. As a visionary leader, he continues to carry forward his legendary father, Shri Akkineni Nageshwar Rao's dream of preparing future generations of filmmakers. Sir has been a huge support for Annapurna College, constantly guiding and encouraging us every step of the way. Sir, thank you for all your support. May I request you to please address the graduates.
Andarki namaskaram. A very, very good evening, students and parents and faculty of Annapurna College of Film and Media. Chala chala santoshanga undandi. I'm so happy to be here. And almost it's been a little over a decade since Annapurna College started. And నేను అన్నపూర్ణ కాలేజ్ కోసం నిన్ననే ఒక వీడియో చేశాను. I just did one video and they wrote a dialogue for me to say. It's been 10 years. It's both been challenging and fulfilling. And it is so apt when I see what is happening here. And ఈ సంవత్సరము, this last year, I saw the grad films made, and I was just blown away with the grad films, all of them, not just one. And Amla was telling me this morning that there have been 90 films being made so far, and they've gone to 25 film festivals, international, just not national, international film festivals. That is absolutely not an easy job at all. And ippude Swapna and myself were talking just there, and she was commending the students coming out of here so much. And she said the confidence which they're coming out with, that's what makes a person, that's what makes a film, when you make it with confidence. Just like Priyanka said, you know, you just follow your heart. జాతిరత్నాలు చూసినప్పుడు నవ్వుకున్నావు ఆ కథ విన్నప్పుడు, అండ్ తీసేద్దాం కథ అనుకున్నావు. దట్స్ రియలీ ఫాలోయింగ్ యువర్ హార్ట్, అండ్ దట్స్ వాట్ దే డిడ్. అండ్ లుక్ ఎట్ వే దే ఆర్, బికాజ్ ఐవ్ సీన్ దెమ్ ఫ్రమ్ లిటిల్ కిడ్స్. అండ్ I'm so proud of both of them. Look at those two girls. So proud. But now I'm seeing this college grow, and when I go to Mumbai or I go somewhere else, Chennai or somewhere in some other units, and I see one of our alumni there, and they come up to me and say, "Hello sir, we are from Annapurna College." It's an incredible feeling that they are doing something out there. And now most of you who are getting their certificates now, you're already in the real world doing something, already working somewhere. And it's very, very nice. I feel good to hear that. I hope everybody is doing well. If you're not doing well, I'm sure you will. And if you keep going at it, sometime it's going to come through. And I really, really want to congratulate the parents, and more than congratulate, thank them for letting their children follow their dream. And this dream of making cinema or telling stories or something is, not everybody has that gift. And if your child has that gift and you are letting them follow it, I should really congratulate you first. There was another dialogue they wrote for me day before yesterday, which the students wrote that dialogue for me, and one of the students was telling me how to say it, all that. It was nice to hear that. He also said, you know, the ever-changing nature of cinema, and first it was cinema, then it was television, now it is OTT, tomorrow it is something else. And that is so true and is changing. And now artificial intelligence is also, AI is also coming into cinema. And I actually was blown away at Amitji's voice in Kalki, Mr. Bachchan's voice in Kalki, that I wouldn't have known if I didn't know that AI has done his voice into Telugu. and then it's done his voice into Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, and you really can't make it out. This is the ever-changing nature of cinema, and it's going to keep changing, it's going to keep changing. And at Annapurna, we are trying our best to also keep changing, to be up to the mark, up to the future. So I just really want to congratulate all of you right now for making us, all of us, proud. And just stick to your heart, be honest to yourself, and I'm sure you'll make it. That's all I can say. Thank you, and God bless.
So thank you so much for all your support always. We are really grateful to you for this. And of course, under your guidance and leadership, we have all embraced the changes in technology, AI and the changes in technology, and we are going to do so much more at the college. So we continue with the award distribution ceremony with the BA Honors Animation and VFX 2021 intake. May I request the batch to assemble near the stage as we begin the award distribution ceremony. Up next is MA Film and Media 2022 intake. May I request the students of the batch to please assemble near the stage. Congratulations to the MA Film and Media 2022 intake batch. Congratulations to each one of you. We have amongst us a special invitee, Mr. Akkineni Nagarjuna Garu, son of late Shri K. Vishwanath Garu, an internationally recognized director, screenwriter, lyricist, and actor, who predominantly worked in Telugu cinema. The family of Vishwanath Garu, led by his son alongside his siblings, introduced the prestigious Akkineni Vishwanath Award for our students to encourage young filmmakers to craft cinema that leaves a profound impact on audiences. May I request Nagendranath Garu to please say a few words and present the K. Vishwanath Award to our students. Sir, please.
Good evening. First of all, congratulations to all the graduating students. It is an honor and a privilege to be here among such accomplished people on stage. I really like the chief guest mentioned. First, I congratulate the parents for encouraging the children to choose professions which are outside the standard norm and encourage them to explore their creativity. I'm here representing my family. I have my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, my son here. My father started his career as a sound recordist in the sound design department and moved on to become a director. He had a long career, and a few things that were mentioned on stage were also close to his heart. I think Swapna Garu said this, that it has to touch your heart and you have to be honest about your story, and that the story is the king. My father's repertoire of his, whatever he had done, most of his films, there is honesty in his story. So I feel very touched that, the principles of storytelling, as stated by Swapna Garu and as practiced by my father, are held close even in today's generation. My father had a close association with Sri Nageshwar Rao Garu. My father's introduction to move away from a job in sound department to try his hand at direction was encouraged by Nageshwar Rao Garu. And later on, his first film, the hero was Nageshwar Rao Garu as well. So quite, when my father passed on and we were thinking of what should we do to keep his legacy, I and my family thought we should probably institute an award for the student community to inspire them to make good, meaningful films. As Sir said, Vinod Sir said, because filmmaking is such a powerful medium, there is a responsibility associated with it. So as I was looking around, I need to state this here, Amla Garu. I looked at more than 8 colleges, and I can stay with confidence that Annapurna College is very unique. This college really works, there's passion for each student. And the amount of rigor that is there, I had an opportunity, thanks to Amla Garu, to interact with some of the faculty. She was kind enough to make me, allow me to sit during a pitching session. She invited us to the graduate screening that happened across the whole day. And every aspect of this institute is special. We as a family are very proud to be associated with your institute, madam. Thank you very much. And what, after discussions with Amala Garu, we agreed upon is to institute 2 awards, one for sound and one for film making, direction and writing or whatever. I leave it to the college to decide, because these were the 2 fields which were very close to my father. And one last thing before I step away from the mic, I want to congratulate the young producers. Really, really special to see both of you, doing work in a field, like you said, it's so hard. It is not easy to make a film, to make successful films on the trot. People say luck is a habit. And I think you've caught on to that habit, right? And it is momentum. You've chosen such variety of films, both of you, and made such a good success out of them. And each one of them touches the heart of the audience. Art without heart doesn't take you far. My everyday job is I'm on the technology side, and when you talk about AI and others, it is something I relate to very closely. There's one request to both the producers I want to request, because I come across a lot of startups who have an idea, a vision, a dream, and they come for investments and things like that. I request you to find time for budding filmmakers to give 15 minutes at least of your undivided focus and attention. All students out here who have dreams, please find time for them, at least a little bit. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the honor to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. The awards are a reassurance that our heart and our art are all in the right place. So thank you so very much to you. We now have an announcement for special awards for this graduating batches, for which I call upon the HOD of Sound Design, Professor Shayandev Mukherjee. Please, sir.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and parents, and the students who are graduated already, I can see. I should say that it feels like an empty stadium where your friends are getting the certificates and I can't hear any sound. So please, applause. And especially, this is going to be a very beautiful moment for you, a very memorable moment for you, because the awards will be announced now. And all the filmmakers, they're all aspiring to hear one word, that the award goes to, right? Everyone, right? So this is for the parents also. They will be seeing you getting the awards and they will be feeling very delighted, and they will feel very happy about it. So, so basically this is for the graduation film that the students do in the final year, and it's the convergence of the learning outcomes that happens in the entire course, which follows a very idealistic industry model. Exactly, they find this similar things in the industry. So this happens because they should not feel any gaps when they're going to the industry. So as it follows the industry model, we also started encouraging these young talents, young filmmakers, to give these awards similar to what the international people are doing. So these awards are for inspiring emerging filmmakers. It is to acknowledge, praise, innovations, improvisations, and inventions. It is to identify creativity and ingenuity. It is to recognize exceptional work of filmmakers. So for the grad films, there are a panel of faculty members who are industry professionals. And it is an honor to mention the names at this particular moment. Mrs. Akkineni Garu, she's the grad film committee member. And Rima Mazumdar, Mr. Sisla VMK, Yes, applauses please. Mr. Pradyatan Bera. Myself, Shayandev Mukherjee. And also, there are efforts of all the faculty members, the academic staff and the non-academic staff, for which you could finish your course and get your graduation films done successfully. So now these films are being given to different esteemed industry professionals to see the films and select for their awards. Let me tell you, I feel honored to tell the jury members who have done this. So the categories, I'll not mention the categories, but just the jury names. Mr. Relive of direction, Ninad Khandolkar for editing, Kandan Ganpat for sound design, Naveen Yadav for cinematography, Mr. Adip Iyer production, and Mr. S.R. Prabhu for production. So the time has come to announce the awards. All of you ready? Yes.
इस दौर से गुजर रहे हैं हम, इन छोटे छोटे लफ्ज़ों से न जाने क्या क्या कह रहे हैं। गलती थी मेरी जो तेरी आंखों में आंसू ले आई है। काश तुझे मैं कह पाऊं कि तू ही मेरी परछाई है।
അതെ, മിഡിൽ ക്ലാസ് ആണ്, എന്നാലും സ്വപ്നങ്ങൾക്ക് മാത്രം ഒരു കുറവുമില്ല. അവസാനം ഒന്നും ആയില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഗിൽറ്റിൽ मरिक्यू.
तशी आंबेडकरांनी तुमची मदत केली असती तर आता तुला असली कामं करायला लागली नसती.
So may I request Nag sir and Mr. Akkineni Nagarjuna garu to give this special award. And the first award which is this special award. It is named as K. Vishwanath Award for Best Director. And the award goes to Patro Saroj Kumar Raghunath for roll number 52. So let me go to the next one. This is also the special category, K. Vishwanath Award for Best Sound Design. And the award goes to K. Krishnavamsi for Maya. So the best films, this is being done by the jury. So jury choice, and we have three rankers over here. But the first one goes to roll number 52, Patro Saroj Kumar. First ranking, first jury choice, best film jury choice.
So this year, being the centenary year of Akkineni Nagarjuna garu, our founder, the Best Film Award also gets the Akkineni Nagarjuna Award, which was constituted by a dear friend and well-wisher who wanted to keep his name confidential. But this will be now instituted every year as the Akkineni Nagarjuna Award as well. And the jury choice is congrats to the entire team of roll number 52. For the earlier batches, like I said, we stood on the shoulders of giants, and these batches are standing on your shoulders. So I hope you will celebrate this award, even though it's not there for your batch. I hope you will celebrate the success of your juniors.
So we have two more, second ranking, same by the jury, best film jury choice, second ranking, and this is Rafu and Arnav Utmani, director. Many congratulations to this film. And we go to the third jury choice, and we have three films over here: Maya, Vithikal, and Boarding. So may I request Swarna and her team, Vishnu and Abhishek Kumar. So we are introducing one more new award from this year, and this is once again a special award. So we showed these films, graduation films, in the preview theatre, in our theatre, Shiva Theatre, and audiences watched it. Your parents and your friends So they have selected, they have voted the best films. So the first film, best film, audience's choice, goes to once again roll number 52. I request Saroj to come on stage. The next category, Best Screenplay. And the award goes to Boarding, Abhishek Kumar. Okay, the next category is Cinematography. And the Best Cinematography goes to Rafu, Mrinal Kumar. Best Editing. And the award goes to Saurabh Saleb Sailendra for Boarding. Next category is production design, and the best production design award goes to two films. Uppar Panduranga for Maya and Orghodas for Vitikal. Best Run Productions, and this actually happened because of your team efforts, and the best film for Best Run Productions goes to Ayan Kumar for Vitikal and K. Anil Kumar for A Family Story. First, Best Film Fiction and Best Team Players. So this time we will be inviting the entire team to come. And the award goes to, you know it? Kittu Katha, Nikhil Kumar and team. Entire team, and this is almost like a dreams come true kind of a moment for all of you. Second best film fiction and best team players, the entire team will be invited. Wada, Gibran and the entire team. Second best film once again, and second best team players. One more film. This goes to Relive, Preksha and her team. So we go to the the Graduation Films 2022, and the Best Film Fiction and Best Team Player Award goes to Bhumi, Paras and his team. I will announce the third best film. Behar, Shubhangi and her team. An award of excellence once again goes to Ami Bharat Ache Loke, Best Film Second Choice and Team Players. This is the second choice.
So for this year, this particular batch got Best Film and Best Team Player. Ami Bharatecha Loke.
We have two more awards to go. We have second Best Director Award for this year, and the award goes to Rafu, Arnav Utmani. Second choice, second Best Director. So third Best Director Award goes to Abhishek Kumar Boding. Best Film Audience Choice, Second Choice Award goes to Pariksha. Third Audience Choice Award for Best Film goes to Vitikal, Vishnu Vijay Kumar.
Thank you so much, sir. Many, many congratulations to all the winners. I now request our director, Mrs. Amla Akkineni, to come up here and announce the closure of the graduation ceremony.
It has been a fantastic evening. Congratulations to each and every one of our graduates, our filmmakers, our animators, and VFX specialists. Each one of you are taking home today a memory of the years you've spent with us and with your friends and teams. I now declare the graduation ceremony is closed. And for being so patient and gracious, we're going to gift a few tokens of thank you to our guests. Don't go away.
small token of thanks for our chairman as well. As Winston Churchill once said, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So keep moving forward no matter what the outcome. May you lead a blessed life and a purposeful life ahead. We look forward to keep welcoming you back to our campus. Many congratulations to you and your parents. A big thank you to our chief guests here, our special invitees, and to our chairman, sir, for your time today. Thank you so much.
And now please stand for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. Please do join us for refreshments after this outside. I would also like to thank our teams here who've been coordinating this for some time now. A special thanks to the faculty, staff here, all the student volunteers, the housekeeping staff, and everybody here who have supported us. A big thank you also to Annapurna Studios for supporting us for this event. Thank you so very much.